Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you today. I wanted to be talking about the booking of John Cena in 2012 and maybe just a little minor adjustment. I am one of the people in the camp for WrestleMania 29 thinking that this should be or could be Rock vs. Cena 2. I know they pumped up everything for the first one like it was once in a lifetime, but I'm thinking at this point right here, it is the match that makes the most sense, especially with Cena losing last year. And my thoughts on the whole booking of John Cena is he hasn't had the best 2012. He hasn't really been in the championship picture this much. This should be one of the very first times I think he's had a championship match since being out of Mania. He was been involved in the feuds with the Big Show, so on and so forth. CM Punk has been running wild with the title. But coming out of the WrestleMania match when he lost to The Rock, he went immediately into a feud with Brock Lesnar that you can easily say he got the win. He might have won the battle there, but he lost the war, even though we haven't seen Brock Lesnar since then. And he went on his little tirade and basically quit, and now he's into his program with Triple H that he will be working in summertime. But it's easy to say that Cena got his ass kicked, even though he showed up the next night on Raw a little bit beat up and immediately started his next feud, but we've seen Cena lose a whole lot more this year than he's lost before. I mean, even with the help of the Big Show, we saw him lose to John Laurinaitis, and I think that they sort of should keep this streak of Cena losing. Even though he won the Money in the Bank, you can sort of say that is like his good little turnaround moment, only for him to try and cash this in on Raw 1000. And I think he should just lose to CM Punk. I think you should make the mind of John Cena go a little crazy to the point where he finally figures it out that he needed to beat The Rock, just like he said, like in all those promos leading up to it, that this was the biggest match he's ever been in, and that if he lost that match, he wasn't going to have anything left. If you can remember him in Boston, in his hometown, I remember he was sitting in the arena before the show started, and he gave that really heartfelt speech about what this match meant to him and it meant to WWE and all the fans out there, that he wasn't going to let some actor from Hollywood walk in and beat him. But that happened. I think that you don't need to turn John Cena heel, but I think you just need to get him to the point where he's just batshit crazy that he has to beat The Rock, and he knows that, and he has to get that rematch. I think at this point, you could even just keep him on his sort of losing streak. I know, like I said, he lost to Laurinaitis and so forth. Just keep sort of like giving him that that big opportunity and have him keep dropping it to the point where when The Rock finally does come in, I'd have The Rock come in and sort of, I wouldn't have John Cena turn heel, because just like last year when it's time for WrestleMania to be over and it's the next night on Raw, Cena's going to be there, and we all know John Cena's not going to turn heel, and The Rock's not going to be there anymore because he's going to go off on his I'm going to make some more money making movies tour. And so I'm not saying that they need to turn John Cena heel for this, but just have him do something to The Rock to affect The Rock losing a match, or get The Rock's attention to the point that The Rock has a reason to want this match. Because right now, John Cena has everything to gain from them having a rematch. There's nothing for him to gain, and for The Rock there. He's already beat John Cena. A rematch is only going to make him, have a chance to lose to him, and even the score. There has to be something on The Rock's side to make him want to fight John Cena as well. They're both good guys, so they could do it for pride. For Rock to say, "Well, I beat you twice." The Attitude Era is stronger than the PG era, so on and so forth. But they have to give John Cena sort of a rub here. I know that just being in a match with The Rock, gave him a little bit, but actually letting him beat him is one reason why I thought he was really going to beat him last time. But I think the progression of John Cena needs to be like he almost gets there, but he can't get there, to the point where he realizes that he has to beat The Rock. I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint a point when you can have The Rock come back. A lot of people are dreaming about, this just came to my mind. It's a lot like Shawn Michaels. When he lost the first time to The Undertaker, he knew he could beat him, and he had to do everything he could to try to get that match with The Undertaker. He knew that with Undertaker being the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, the only way that he was going to get it was winning the Rumble. But that didn't work out when he got eliminated by Batista. And he went batshit crazy to the point where he snuck into the Elimination Chamber just to get Undertaker's attention, and cost him the World Heavyweight Championship, to the point where, Taker wanted to fight him as well when he put his career on the line. almost to the point where it's like that. That's a perfect example of what I'm looking for John Cena. You know, you can have the good guy versus good guy battle. You don't have to one turn on the other one, but a lot of people are dreaming about The Rock being in the Royal Rumble. I'm not 100% sure if that fits with his timing or not, but that is a thing that I think a lot of people are looking for and a lot of people want right now. If we get that, I don't know, but I mean, it would be nice for The Rock to come down there, maybe get in the Final Four, and everybody thinking that, you know, he's going to win it. But that's the one time for John Cena to come running down and eliminate The Rock to get on his radar, because I don't think you can sneak The Rock into Elimination Chamber. I don't even think you'd have him in a singles match, but it would be good for The Rock to jump into a Royal Rumble. He's never won one. I think if he was added to that, I think it would be a main draw, because people would want to buy that and watch it to make sure that they see The Rock win a Rumble, but only for John Cena to turn it, and then you got, boom, Rock versus Cena 2 with a ton of heat and a ton of build-up. But that's me. That's what I think. I know a lot of people were on the Rock versus Brock bandwagon, which is I was on before, but I seem to have dumped that one. I think Brock will fight somebody like The Undertaker. But let me know what you guys think. This is Stevie Breach, and I'm out.